This square is popping almost every single night, especially on the weekends. We have a lot of restaurants that stay open to 12 and 1 o'clock.
Regina Todd couldn't believe a shooting happened near the restaurant where she works.
Just unheard of. It's really just unheard of.
She's a vegan chef at the restaurant Heaven in Your Home. It's 2 shops down from Leopoldo's Pizza Napoletana, where Carrollton police say 47-year-old Richard Sigmund got into an argument, starting a series of events that ended with the death of 18-year-old Anna Jones.
Oh my God, it was a shocker because you don't hardly hear stuff happen like that around here. And on top of that, I know the guy that did it.
Latoya Grimes owns the restaurant and tells me she had been in contact with Sigmund over the last few days. According to police, Sigmund was asked to leave Leopoldo's by security. He made his way to the parking deck where he pulled out a gun and started shooting. But Grimes knew a different side of Sigmund.
He was just a real nice guy trying to help me. I have a nonprofit with the homeless here, so he was just trying to reach out and help me in that. So it was just hard to believe that it was him that did it.
Police tell 11 Alive he fired in the direction of the car Anna Jones was sitting in, hitting her. Friends took her to the hospital, where she later died from her injuries. She had just graduated from Mount Zion High School and was starting college in the fall. This GoFundMe was started to help her family with funeral expenses. People in this community, including Latoya, say they still can't believe what happened.
My heart goes out for her mom and her family because I'm a mom myself, and I just can't imagine how they're feeling.
In Carroll County, Kara Spelger, 11 Alive News.
Did he jump? Did he fall? Or did something else happen to a co-pilot mid-flight? These are the questions that are facing investigators in North Carolina after this co-pilot plunged from a small plane in mid-air. His body was recovered several miles from the airport where the plane had landed. CNN's Nadia Romero is covering this mystery for us. Nadia, I don't think that I've ever heard anything like this. Where are investigators on this?
Yeah, Brianna, they're still in the early stages. This happened on Friday, and they're still trying to piece together how or why that second pilot wasn't in the plane when it landed. But one thing that is certain is that his family is just heartbroken. 23-year-old Charles Hugh Crooks was that co-pilot who was in the plane on Friday, and the FAA and the NTSB now investigating why his body wasn't found in the plane. The neighborhood where his body was found is about 20 miles or so from the main airport and Raleigh. And neighbors say they heard a loud, strange noise, so they alerted authorities, and that's where they were able to find the 23-year-old co-pilot's body. Now, his father says that they are just torn up about this. They don't know how they're going to move forward without him. His father says he was a private instructor and that his son was living out his dream. Take a listen.
We're a strong family and we're a very loving family, and so, but this, it leaves a hole that we just don't know how we'll ever fill. Said a couple of weeks ago he wouldn't trade places with anybody in the world. He loved where he was.
And that is from the father, the 23-year-old co-pilot. I want you to take a look at video of the emergency landing of the remaining pilots still in that 2-engine plane that landed at the airport, surrounded by authorities because that pilot called out to air traffic control to let them know that there was an issue, a malfunctioning landing gear. He said on an FAA call that we heard from a local affiliate that the right wheel, there was a problem with that. So that's why you can see the plane there kind of tilted on its side. That co-pilot was taken to the hospital with minor injuries, has since been released. But that's when authorities realized there's only one pilot in the plane. Where's the other pilot? 23-year-old co-pilot Charles Hugh Crooks was found dead later that evening, several hours later. The FAA, NTSB investigating Brianna. They are not calling this a criminal investigation right now. Brianna.
Nadia, what's that pilot saying? The one who landed?
Yeah, well, the pilot was taken to the hospital, and so we're still trying to get more information about his side of the story of what exactly happened, because we know that his co-pilot was out of the plane without a parachute. So that just begs more questions as to if he jumped on his own because he feared this emergency landing. Why didn't he have a parachute? A lot of questions and a lot of speculation at this point.
Turn to Asia next, as US House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is visiting the continent this week. Now, we know this much. Her itinerary will include stops in Singapore, Malaysia, Japan and South Korea. But there's no mention of a stopover in Taiwan, which over the past week has been a huge source of tension for the US and China. Alexander Wang, professor at Tamkang University in the Taipei region of Taiwan, has this to say.
To my acknowledge that it was the original intention that Speaker Pelosi will visit Taipei. But, in the past week or so, there was no direct communication, no further, messaging coming out from Washington. So we don't know until yesterday that when the Speaker's office released the official travel plan, and Taiwan is not included. Of course, it shows a sign of ease, but I believe that both Beijing and Taipei are still watching closely and get everything prepared. Should there be any chance that the Speaker's plan would have a sudden decision or travel plan change? Chinese has said that they will react fiercely, forcefully. Our calculation is that it could be in diplomatic front as well as military front. So far, their military exercises and the known drills are far away from Taiwan and with a smaller scale. We believe that if we can consult our past experience, there will be incursions with large sorties of various types of People's Liberation Army Air Force plans. And we probably would expect that they will be incursion of the median line, which will put Taiwan on high alert.
We can now confirm that we have lost 30 Kentuckians to this flooding, and that's going to grow. We know about additional bodies beyond these 30 confirmed. They break down as 7 in Breathitt, 2 in Clay, 16 in Knott, 2 in Letcher, and 3 in Perry. If things weren't hard enough on the people of this region, they're getting rain right now. There are hundreds of unaccounted for people minimum, and we just don't have a firm grasp on that. I wish we did. There are a lot of reasons why it's nearly impossible, but I want to make sure that we're not given either false hope or faulty information.
Oh my God!